Welcome back. Today we will be learning how to understand the statement problems and find out if we have to add and subtract. Addition and subtraction you learned in the previous video. So today this video will be all about understanding the statement problems with addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. So let's get started. The sum of 82.46 and 7.8 subtract 36.108. So here when you said from the sum of, the first thing you have to do is work out this sum of. Sum of means add. So you are going to add sum of 82.46 and 7.8 means add. So arrange the number. Keep the decimal numbers in a straight line and fill in the gaps. Add means you simply go for the addition. So we got the sum of 82.46 and 7.8. You are told from the sum of this subtract this. So in subtract means the operator of itself is told as it is subtraction. In subtraction, what you have to know is what should be written before the minus sign, what should be written after the minus sign. So whatever number is after from should be written on the top. So here from the sum of means this number is after from. So we will write 90.26 on the top and this one 36.108 in the bottom. And then we will go for subtraction. Fill it up with 0. Go for the subtraction. So this is our required answer. I hope you could understand. Let us do one more word problem. Let us understand this statement problem now. Subtract the sum of 26.35 and 141.2 from the sum of 98.3 and 502.814. So here, first you have to understand what to do first. Now you are told to subtract. Subtract from sum of and sum of. That means first you have to find the sum of these two numbers. Then find the sum of these two numbers. You can add any of the two first. Any of the two if you add first, no problem. But yes, first you have to understand that you will solve the sum of, then only you get a single number from which you can do the subtraction operation. So to subtract you should have two numbers. So where are the two numbers? The sum of this is one of the number, the sum of this is the other number. So let's do it. So we will find the sum of these two first. Then we will go for finding out the sum of 98.3 and 502.814. So 4, 1, 8 plus 3 is 11.10, 11 and you get 1, 10, 0, 1, 6. So we got the sum of the two numbers. Now when you have to subtract, you have to understand what should be written on the top. And as I said in the first number, whatever is after from should be written first. So let us see in the question. From the sum of means after from is the sum of these two numbers 98.3 and 502. So this is after from, so you write this first 601.114 minus the sum of this 167.55. You have to subtract. Put a 0 here. 4 minus 0 is 4. Here we'll need a borrow. So you go for 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. Here it became 0 and 1 carried from here becomes 10. So we we get 10 minus 5 is 5. Decimal points in a line. Here this becomes 0. Again you borrow from here. This is 5. This is 10. Becomes 9. 1. So we get 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 6 3. 5 minus 1 is 4. So our subtraction is complete. So children, you can see sum of you added from whatever was there written on the top, and then you subtracted and you got the answer as 433.564. This is our answer. I hope you are understanding how to do the numbers. So our next number is, what least number must be added to 48.355 to get 125. So here we have a decimal number and we also have a whole number. Now, first we need to understand what operation is to be done here. So children, when there are numbers like this and you are confused and you know the English very well, you can replace these numbers with some simpler numbers and try to understand how to get it. Say for example, if I say what least number must be added to 10 to get 15, your answer would be spontaneous. Ma'am, 5. We will add 5 to 10 and we get 15. So yes, that is what you have to do here. Here the number may look very complicated, but the operation is the same. So what least number should be added to say 20 to get 28? 8. So answers are coming out spontaneous because 20 and 8 and 28 you are able to calculate very fast. So that oral calculation came up to you because of the practice. So here also if you practice more, you can understand it. So now we know to get is a bigger number and you have to get by adding to it, means you have to subtract 125 and 48. Because 20, what should be added to 20 to get 28? What you actually did was 28 minus 20 and you got 8. When I said 10, what should be added to 10 to get 15? What you actually did was 15 minus 10 and you could get the answer as 5. So the same thing we are going to do here. We will go for subtracting 125. Now, do you remember where the decimal point is for a whole number? Yes, it is on the extreme right. 3 decimal places are there, so we are going to put the 3 zeros. 48.355. Go for the subtraction. Then 5, here you have 9. 9 because we carried 1, 4, 10 carried 1 became 9. Sorry, 10 and then 10 carried 1 here. So that is, so the borrowing process you know, 9 minus 5 gives you 4, 9 minus 3 gives you 6, 4 minus 8, again we need to borrow. So 1 from here, this becomes 1, this becomes 14. So 14 minus 8 gives you 6, again we need to borrow. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. So our answer is 76.645. I hope you could understand this. So for what least number, what we actually are doing is subtracting 125 from 48.355, and when you subtract whatever answer you get, you can check by adding the 2, you will get this answer. So that shows that by adding 76.645 to 48.355, you get 125. So for addition and subtraction, basically you need to remember is what does the sum, what does the subtract mean, when it is subtract from something, after from whatever is there should be written first. These all basic understanding of how to convert that English to maths is what you have to remember when you are going for addition and subtraction with decimal numbers or any number as such. I would say these numbers were decimal numbers, but the trick that you learned about how to interpret this English is to be applicable in any type of number, may it be integer, may it be a fractional number. For every type of numbers, you have to simply understand that the sum means add, subtract is subtraction, it's there. Now in subtract, what you have to remember is whatever is the number after from should be written first, and then you subtract and get the answer. So I hope children you could understand how to do the word problems. Next we will be meeting with the multiplication and division of decimal numbers. Till then, bye bye.